What is going on, Unphaz family? So today we are breaking down our tier list for shiny mega Pokemon. In our last tier list we broke down shiny legendaries, but today we're breaking down the shiny megas, and today's list is going to be broken down based off of A, their shiny, and B, their mega form in general. And to kick things off, we have Venusaur. Venusaur for me is a definite C. I like it shiny. Its mega is pretty decent, but overall I just think it doesn't really stand out a whole lot. So for me it sits here at C. Charizard, we have X and Y. I don't know which one's which. If you could let me know in the comments below which is which, because I can never remember which one's X, which one's Y for both Charizard and for Mewtwo. But just like Mewtwo, Charizard, I like one more than the other. For this form, I'm going to put it at a B. I think the green is kind of weird. I think if they kept it black, it would have been a really cool form. But for this one, I'm going to give it an A, only because the mega isn't fantastic, right? So I'm really partial to Charizard, but for this particular purpose, I'm going to put one at A and the other at B. Blastoise, I'm going to give a definite C. Its mega is not that great. Purple's really cool, but the mega's meh. If the mega was a little bit cooler, it'd probably bump that up to a B for me. But all they did was put a big cannon on its back, and that's really it. Mega Beedrill, however, I'm going to put that at an A. I think the lime green is really cool, and I really like its mega design. However, Pidgeot, yuck. I'm going to give that one a D. Our first D of the list so far. It's the shiny's not great, and the mega's not that great, so it's going to sit there at D. But Mega Alakazam, I'm going to give that a B. The mega is really cool. The shiny is just kind of meh for me. So because of that, if it wasn't a cool mega, it'd actually probably be a C. But if it was a cooler shiny and this mega, that would put it for an A. So that's kind of where that balance teeters for me on that one. Mega Slowbro is not my favorite. It's going to sit here at C as well. I think the design is kind of odd. He's kind of like a top now, like he's gonna spin on his tail. I'm not really sure where they were going with that, but it's gonna sit there at C. Mega Gengar is a definite A for me. It's borderline S, but I really like the mega design, and I think the white is really cool. I wish they left shiny Gengar's regular shiny as white. That would have been really cool. Shiny Mega Kangaskhan is going to be another one at D for me. It's not the greatest. Its mega is barely even noticeable. I think all that really happens is the little kid Kangaskhan comes out of the pouch, right? Our first S is going to be Mega Pinsir. I love this. The purple is really cool. The design is really cool for me, and so because of that, I'm going to put it at an S tier, and it's going to be followed up by Gyarados. I've always loved Gyarados' shiny, and its mega is pretty decent, so I'm going to put that one at S tier as well. Mega Aerodactyl, it's not that great. The shiny Aerodactyl is okay, and the mega isn't that great, so I'm gonna put it at a C. I think if the shiny was a little bit cooler, don't ask me what that would look like, but if it was a little bit cooler, it'd bump it up to a B, and if the mega was a little bit cooler with a tad bit cooler shiny, it'd be up to an A. But so the Mewtwo's, this form, I can't remember if it's X or Y, so please let me know in the comments if you know, because I can never remember. But this form, I'm gonna give a B, but I'm gonna give this form an S. I love this form. I love Mewtwo's shiny color scheme, but this one for me kind of reminds me a lot of Frieza, and so I really like this concept, and I've always been a fan of it. So because of that, we're gonna put it at an S. Mega Ampharos we are gonna put at B. I like the shiny, but the mega's not not the best. Mega Steelix, the mega design is okay. Like, I like where they were going with the like jewels coming out as the spikes. Shiny isn't the greatest. I think I'm gonna put it at B. I ran through this once before trying to figure out where I was gonna put them and whatnot, and I think originally I had put it at a C, so I'm bumping it up here to a B. I like it a little bit more than I think I do. Mega Scissor, however you pronounce it. I know a lot of people pronounce it different ways. I pronounce it Skizzer. Mega Skizzer, I'm gonna give an A. I like its design. I like the lime green color scheme. I think that's really cool. So we're gonna give that an A. Mega Heracross. I love Heracross's shiny, but I just wish its mega was cooler. Because its mega isn't the best, I'm gonna give it an A instead of that S tier. Mega Houndoom though, its mega design is really cool. Its color scheme isn't, so I'm gonna give that a B. And the same thing for Tyranitar. I don't like Tyranitar shiny. I'm a big fan of Tyranitar in general, and its mega is really cool, but just because of the shiny, that's gonna knock it down from that A to a B for me. Mega Sceptile, however, I love the teal and orange and the yellow. I love the concept all together, and it's not just because I'm a Dolphins fan. And I like the Christmas tree tail. It's really cool. It stands out to me. So I'm going to give that an A. Blaziken, I'm going to give a B. Again, decent mega. I think better than I originally thought it was, but its color scheme is not the best. Mega Swampert, however, I'm gonna put that hulky boy in S tier. I think this shiny is really cool, and I think its mega form is kind of comical, to be honest, but I think it's also pretty badass, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna put him at S. Mega Gardevoir, I'm gonna give a B. It's meh for me. It's not my favorite by any means, and I like shiny Gardevoir, but its mega is just weird to me, so we're gonna put it at B. Sableye, I'm gonna give it an A. I love the gold shiny, and I like the concept of its jewel getting bigger and it using it as a shield, so I think that's really cool. And Mega Mawile, I almost gave this an S, honestly, but I'm gonna give it an A. I think the design is a really cool concept. I think they made the mouth or the jaw or whatever on the back of its head look even more badass than it was before. So I feel comfortable putting Mega Mawile at A. Aggron, I'm gonna put it down here with Pidgeot and Kangaskhan. He doesn't change a whole lot, and its shiny isn't the greatest, so we're gonna put it down there at D. And Mega Medicham, we're also gonna put at C. Its mega's okay, and its shiny's just okay, so really run-of-the-mill, just okay. So that's why we're gonna sit here at C, and I feel comfortable putting him there. Mega Manectric though, I really like it shiny, but its mega's kind of meh. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm trying not to be partial because I do love it shiny, but it's not enough to bump it up to A because its design is like, it's just a lightning bolt, and I think it's overdone. Like, we get it, it's an electric type, but like, I think they're just like, what do we do here? So I'm gonna give it a B. Mega Sharpedo, I'm gonna give a B also, only because his design just doesn't change that much. But its color scheme is really cool, so we're gonna give it that B. Mega Camerupt, I'm gonna give an A. I really like the design and I love the color scheme for it, and I think it fits well, and think it deserves an A. Altaria though, I'm probably gonna catch some hate for this one. I'm also gonna put it C. I know, like, you know what? No, I'll put it at C. I put it at D, and I think I said C when I put it in D. But I'm gonna give it a C just because there is some viability battle-wise for Altaria. So I think that can bump it up to that C for me. But design-wise for its Mega, it's not my favorite. And color scheme-wise, like, I like Swablu better, honestly. So Altaria, I'm gonna give it a C. Mega Banette though, I'm actually gonna give this one an A because I think it's puppet-like design where it's like, and even though it's not much of a different color scheme, I think this one is just overall cool to look at. So I'm gonna give it an A. And Absol, I'm also gonna give it an A. Because I like its shiny a lot, and I think the angelic aspect of its mega form is really cool as well, so I'm gonna give that one an A. It almost seems like it's a counter to its normal form, right? Like, normal form shiny Absol is like that, it's a dark type that it just seems very like ominous, I guess, and then to make its mega be kind of like angelic is kind of a cool concept to me. So because of that, I'm gonna put it at an A. Galele, I'm gonna put it at a D. I don't like its mega, and its color doesn't change hardly at all, so that sits comfortably at a D for me. Mega Salamence, I love its crescent moon on top, and its color scheme is really cool. That's an easy A for me. Mega Metagross, obviously S tier for me. I like its shiny a lot, and I think its mega is pretty cool, so we're gonna put that at S tier. Latios and Latias, they make me mad. If I'm being honest, this makes me mad, and it's only because they really didn't change them. Like, they didn't make them their own individual color schemes. They literally become the same color and the same form, and it's very hard to tell them apart once they're mega evolved. So because of that, I'm actually going to put these in B. I'm going to put them both in B. I love the color. I wish one was that color and one was a different color, and it would have probably bumped them up to an A for me, even if they were the same form, because then we would be able to differentiate one from the other. But because of that, it drops it down to a hard B for me. Megalopunny is an S tier. I think this is a really cool design. The black, brown, and pink all really go well together for me, and so I think that's deserving of an S tier. And Garchomp, that is a gorgeous shiny. Like, why didn't they do this to the original shiny Garchomp? They just kind of like muted Garchomp's color when they made the shiny, and then they're like, you know what, when we make the mega, we're gonna give the people what they want, and then boom, pop a color. Really cool shiny, really cool mega, so we're gonna pop it at S tier. Mega Lucario, A tier for me. Love the color scheme, the design's decent. Easy A for me. Mega Abomasnow, C. It's all around meh for me. I think it's a comical design, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's a little triangular mouth here, and the fact that it's like a big poofy powder snowball when they're supposed to be going for like Abomasnow. I mean, I don't know. But Mega Gallade, I'm gonna give a C as well. I don't like the design, and the color scheme isn't the best, so yeah, it's a C. Nothing crazy good about it, other than its ability in battle. I mean, it is a good false swiper in game. It's got some utility to it, but otherwise just a C. But enough rambling about Gallade. The one and only Pokemon I'm putting in F is Audino. Mega Audino is terrible. I don't like it. Its original shiny is purple, so why we made it like a white and yellow is, I don't know. I just don't understand the concept, and I don't like its mega. If you like Mega Audino? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know why. What does it for you? Like, what makes it, you know, a B or a C for you? And maybe you can convince me. I don't know. But Mega Diancie, I'm gonna give an A. I think it's a really, really cool design. It looks almost like a chandelier of sorts. And its shiny is really cool. And Mega Rayquaza, which I had to rate to add to this because it wasn't in the original tier list, so I had to add it because for whatever reason it wasn't in there. But this, like I said in my last video, which I will have a link in the description for, I said I will forever and always rank Rayquaza as an S tier. It is by far one of my favorite shinies. But let me know what's your favorite shiny. What's your favorite shiny Mega? And where would you rank it on this list? And let me know if there's something on this list that you absolutely hate and you're like, excuse me, you're an idiot. You need to put this here for XY reasons. But also let me know what you think we should do next for a tier list. But that being said, it's been real. It's been fun. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay unfazed.